So let's put the spec dock into the car at this point. We've already got our cable up here into the front, down in the center console. So at this point, we'll just open the ashtray, pop out the ashtray, take the dice cable. There's a hole, as you can see, down on the side of the, right there. So what we're going to do is take the dice cable, drop it down in the hole, stick our fingers up in the center console, pull the cable down. Again, with the spec dock, we'll want to take off the tape, take off the yellow part of the tape, heat up the tape, and then we'll drop the tape down into the ashtray. We're just going to drop this in now just for illustrative purposes. So it just sits in there like so. And now we've got the cable coming from the spec dock. We have the cable coming from the rear of the car. And at this point, we'll go ahead and plug in the cable from the rear. We'll plug in the cable to the spec dock. And our connections are done. So at this point, we're going to do some testing, but I want to go ahead and show you where the dice module is going to live. It's going to live right up here in the center console. You can see there's a little cable running right here. I just tuck it right up in there. You can wire tie it or anything like that. I just put it right up there and then tuck the wires away. Just clean them up, get them out of the way so you don't see them. You can do it any number of ways. And at this point, after testing, we would just go ahead and put the panel back in. But let's do a real quick. Now we'll go ahead and test the iPod. We'll show you how to program everything on the front, from the front of the car. So we'll go ahead and plug the 3-pin connector in the trunk in now, which is the very last thing, like we said we would do. So we'll plug in the 3-pin. Go ahead and tuck this. Again, you want to clean it up and keep it as neat as possible, and keep your dice connections as far away from any other wiring as you can. Again, just to prevent any noise from happening. So don't forget our little DSP module is all down here, so if we ever need to make any connections or test anything, it's all right here. Now let's go ahead and stop here, and we'll head up to the front and do some programming.